Hi folks, how you doing? It's Des Catties, out in the shed at the moment, and in this little video what I want to do is I want to show you some of the extra mods I've had done to one of my jackets, and also going through some of the mods that I've done to one of my patrol sacks, so stay tuned. Now obviously if you're a regular viewer to the channel, you would have seen that I often wear between my ridgeline jacket and obviously this camo one that's hanging up here. This is the if I turn the camera ever so slightly, this is my British Army windproof that I was given by someone, that I was gifted by someone. Now what I'll do is I'll stick a card up in the top there if you want to go and have a look at the other modifications that I've had done to this jacket, i.e. dyeing it, putting the waterproofing on, having cuffs put on it and such like. But I've had some extra bits put on it. Now a good thing is that obviously when you're out, you know, when you're out quite regular, I suppose, you often find, whether it's your rucksack or whatever piece of kit it is, you might sometimes find you making slight amendments to it yourself for your own personal comfort. Okay, now with that in mind, I've obviously made some new modifications to my jacket, as I say, and I've also made some modifications to the patrol pack. Now if we look at the jacket itself, as I say, I'll stick a card up and you can have a gander. But at the bottom, what I've done, I've actually had a poacher's pouch put on there of sorts. Mac Tightwood's done this for me. Okay, originally what I was thinking about doing was obviously having buttons on it, but if you're someone that's, say, ex-military and such like, having buttons on there, they still tend to find that they press into your back and such like. So what Mac did for me, he actually put put Velcro on there, and it's quite a nice sizable bag. Yeah, I could probably get a rabbit in there and such like if I wanted to use it as a poacher's pouch, but ideally what it is for is to be able to put some sort of sheltering system in there. Now for example, what I've got in there at the moment is a util emergency ground sheet. Okay, just to kind of gauge the size of it. It goes right across the back there pretty much, and I was wearing it in one of the videos not long ago. The other thing that I've put on as well at the moment is an extra pouch there, literally just to put my saw in. Now if I'm not normally wearing my my belt all the time with saw pouch and such like, what I can do is I can obviously put it in there. Now I can obviously put a flap over the top if I want to, but what also as well, what I might like doing is, for example, say if I might store it in, say, the zip pocket at the front there. I might stick it in there, and then when I've got it in and out, then what I can do is then obviously I've got that pouch then to obviously stick it in there, just for ease of simplicity for me to be able to take it out, put it in, and so on and so forth. I am going to actually add another pouch onto this, another pocket onto the side there that will go right across. And I think then that'll be me with this jacket. I don't really want to add too much else to it. It kind of reminds you of the kind of SASS, Special Air Sea Services, you know, if you remember them back in the day. Don't really know what happened, they sort of they folded up, and but back in the day, I remember, you know, when I was still serving in the military, and a lot of people will know, probably people internationally as well, is that they brought out a whole range of jackets in all different materials, gabardines and such like, with all excess of pockets on there. They had snipers smocks and SAS smocks and or stuff based on those kind of jackets, and yeah, you know, it was a cheaper option, obviously, because this jacket was given to me. I do like wearing it. As I say, I finally got it back off Mac Tightwood a little while ago, and I've got him to put the poacher's pouch on it, and obviously I've done this myself, because obviously you can see the stitching there. It's not quite as good as Mac's, because he's got the use of a sewing machine, but yeah, I don't mind too much. And then, as I say, what I'm probably going to do is Mac's given me some extra material. I'm going to put an extra pocket on there just for storage, and then what I will do as well, just to sort of gauge the colour, because I've obviously dyed this once, I've got a new dye for it, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this through the washing machine again, just so that I can subdue the pouches as well, subdue the other pocket, the new additions, so it kind of all fits in together. Well, that's the plan anyway. Okay, so that's the jacket. Okay, so now leading on to the patrol sack. This was kind of an old British Army sort of Northern Ireland patrol sack, and when these came out, obviously you had the main sort of bucket, the main bucket section, and the two side pockets. But obviously what I wanted to do was to try and keep it quite compact, and such like, and what I did was I added an extra 2 pouches on it. Now these were sort of pouches from Artkiss, and they're like the water bottle pouches, and literally what I've done is I've actually sewed them onto the front. Initially I had just one that sat in the middle, but then I just changed it and decided that I unstitched it, and then I've obviously now got 2 in there. And then if I take it off the loop and just show you there, I've also got an axe loop as well. So what I've done was I used a piece of old material that I had from an old rucksack there, so I can actually slot my axe into, whether it's my hatchet, my Fisker's one, or the forest axe, and then it goes between the middle there. And then all I've literally added to it again was just some of these buckles, and at the moment I ordered 10, and I've just sort of kind of slotted them all over the place at the moment. A couple on the side there and on the other side, and then I've just distributed them around the rucksack. And I've also got these little straps here that I've been using as a ground sheet. These really were just a piece of sort of old nylon material. I've put a split ring, so I've literally just put a loop in there, and then obviously I can pull that tight to actually hold a ground sheet or whatever else, or a jacket even, to hold in there. Okay, so there's this sort of new additions that I've made to a couple of my bits of kit. Okay, so I've got 2 pockets there, as I say, the axe loops, and then I've added these sort of carabiner, these mould sort of carabiner, the ones that you sort of open. I'm doing it one-handed at the moment because I've got a camera in my hand for ease for carrying and such like. Okay, and that's the patrol pack. Right, so there it is, folks. Okay, so as I say, it's nice to sort of like make some sort of your own modifications to your clothing and your rucksacks and such like, or whatever bit of gear you might want to put something onto, a knife sheath or whatever. I did used to have an old Ventile jacket, for example, when I used to be out doing Duke of Edinburgh's Award and stuff like that, and I was out following kids. I was constantly on a map and a compass. What I would do is that I had a tailoress actually sew just a pocket onto the front of the jacket, so I could literally just slip a compass in, because the breast pockets with the massive pieces of Velcro, keep opening them up and such like, it was just easier just to place like just to have her put a little pocket here for me. So it was just the ease of simplicity to put my silver compass into the pocket, and it was just easier to get at. Alright, so there it is, folks. Alright, so thanks for watching. Please leave your comments, maybe let us know what sort of stuff modifications you've made to your own sort of outdoor gear. Alright, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit that hit the notification bell as well, and appreciate your feedback. Alright, folks, so take care, stay safe, and I'll see you on the next video.